Hello and welcome to episode number 2 of Fishing Adventures. We are currently here on Canon Beach in Oregon on the west side of the United States of America. We've currently got a couple of seals keeping us company here, and as you can see the weather is absolutely heaving it down today. So I've got my tuna fishing set up because I'm going to be going primarily after tuna, but I wouldn't mind catching maybe a Humboldt squid. Might even look for a shark or two. So I'm going to switch my bait from a worm to the shiner, which is a type of dead bait, and then we're going to be fishing primarily off the bottom. I'm seeing a lot of bubbles over here. Throw that all the way out there. And with it being the LED bobber, as in episode 1, you can see where it's lit up. It's currently quite strong out there. Oh, we've got the nibble here. See what we can catch really. This weather's absolutely atrocious, but we do only have one hell of a storm, but I think it adds to the challenge even more. We've got our first fish on of the episode here. There we go. Just bring him in. Let him play him a little bit there. And we're back on this. Oh, he jumped out of there. I'm feeling this might be a type of, maybe a cod of some description. Might be a bass. And we have a kelp greenling. Really nice fish here, 7.5 pounds, and I do like the colours of these. They're like greys and yellows. You know, they're pretty much called kelp greenlings because they're part of the greenling family that feed on kelp. But nice little fish here, so not my personal best, so we're going to let him go back to the deep blue. Okay, I see some more bubbles over here. Cast over, bring the float in nearby. Let's see what we've got. That kelp greenling was a beautiful little fish though. I say little, he weren't exactly little, but you know. Just letting it drift across to see. So it's effectively dredging across the bottom of the ocean floor right now. Of course it's more of a challenge in the rain as well, because the fish tend to dive to the bottom as opposed to sit near the top. I'll reel him in a little bit closer. He's just off this surf that's just over here. So we've got these seals clucking in the background there. I think we're going to cast more over. Over here. I'll line that up over there. Bring it in a little bit. Oh, we've got a nibble pretty much straight off the cast there. So there must be a little school or something. Now we have quite a big... This might potentially be a yellowfin tuna. judging by how much line it took on the strike. No, I don't think it's a yellowfin. It looks a bit too small for one. I think it might be potentially a sea bass of some description. I'm not 100%. Definitely thrashing around a lot, so I'll start to see him as I get him more up the beach now. See him turning. I don't want to pull the line too much. Might be a lingcod. There we go. Oh, it is a Pacific cod, and 43 pounder. He is a big boy. I know cod and chips is one of my favourite meals, being from the United Kingdom. But he's a beauty of a cod there. Look, got a lovely little whisker on the bottom of his mouth there. For a 43 pounder, I think we're gonna release him. He ain't my biggest. So we'll just release him back. Chuck the line back out again. In between this section and this section over here. Sort of drift it over. Oh, we got another nibble. Drift while we're drifting it over. Could be a fish on very, very soon. Okay, didn't take much line. Diving down. Greenland, potentially. Yep, we've caught ourselves another little kelp greenling, a little 7.1 pounder though. Not as big as the first one that we caught, but still nice looking fish here. I'm going to chuck him back as well. Of course we are hunting these yellowfin tuna and these potentially would like a Humboldt squid. They're not so easy to catch. It's difficult to find where they are. Might get lucky, might not. But that's fishing. It's a matter of increasing your chances. I would like an option in this to make it a little bit more realistic, to be able to chuck ground bait out. You know, like if you're tuna fishing, you can chuck out like anchovies and things like that, or if you're freshwater fishing, going after carp, chucking out ground bait, you know, sweet corn, maggots, all sorts. Oh, got another nibble there, coming over from this far side. He was a big old boy. Oh, we're snapping as well. We could have another cod. Might have a tuna here. Look like another Pacific cod to me. do like the challenge. You know, obviously at the minute as like being beach fishing, it's I prefer fishing off the back of a boat, but being on the beach is pretty cool as well. You can kind of see what you're catching after a certain point. Oh, we have a striped bass here. Nice 15-pounder. He's quite a big boy. You know, I do like these little spiky dorsal fins here, especially this one. He looks like he's got a mohawk. Kind of punk rockish looking, I feel. So we're gonna put him back in there. Let's see. Over here. Let's chop that out. Reel it in some more. Of course, we've got Sammy the seal talking to us the whole time. The thunder's rumbling, the rain is pouring. You'd have to be mad to fish out in these conditions, but it's more of a challenge. Obviously, do this for real in this type of weather, you know. Soaking wet, the cold, not only just the fish battling, but drifting all the way across there now. Happens. I think they might have dispersed or migrated elsewhere now. Had that moment where it was multiple bites one after the other, but over here seems to be where I'll leave that all the way out there. That drifted along. Oh, we got a nibble, especially that far out. Poor blimey, how quick that went down. I think it's only going to be I suppose a medium size, shall we say. And we have a kelp bass, a different type of bass, lovely colourings though, multitudes of oranges, greens, browns, really nice pretty looking fish. He's also a personal best at 7.7 pounds, so I think I'll definitely keep him. He's my biggest personal best so far. Right about there. Oh, we've got nipples here. Could have another. Oh, we've got another fish on. I think it's another medium size potentially. Also at times like this, especially medium size or small, if there is a shark or two in the area, like now, oh my god, we got a shark on the end now. I literally talked that up. Let him run. If we can get a shark here, that would be incredible. Cool, speed of go there. That's it, we've got to get back on that. Let's get back reeling him in. Literally, when you're reeling in things like that, and then all of a sudden the shark takes your bait, it makes you, oh, blimey, it makes you jump every time. Come on. Let him take some more line a bit. I think this is a mako. Literally, when he took that and jumped up, I nearly messed myself. Literally, do make me jump every single time. Always makes me feel really excited, so I know I'm in for one hell of a challenge. The sharks in this game are incredibly difficult to catch, especially when I play it on expert as well. You can see this is a real intense fight here. Just trying to get him ever more closer. Try not to let him walk my line too much. He's thrashing about like mad. I think if I had something like this in real life on the end, I'd be cutting the line straight away. I'd be saying sod that. Ah, I knew he was going to snap it and all. Holy moly. Well, I definitely now know there's a big shark in the area. Don't actively target them, but as you just saw, now and again it does happen. Wow. Oh my days. He got away in the end, but I know he's still going to be circling around somewhere. But if there's a shark in the air, it's probably scared a lot of them away. Oh, we've got another nibble on here. This might be could be a tuna, but then again I don't think it took enough line. This could potentially be a Pacific cod, it could potentially be a bass. Holy moly, it is a yellowfin tuna. This These are what I target. If I can bring them in, these are absolute slabs. Literally. I don't know if how well you can see, I can just about see him near the top of the water. Land them, these are absolutely beautiful. Beautiful fish. He's just walking my line. Walking my line as well. So, come on boy. We'll get you in. Literally just see him at the edge of the shallows here. Tuna are so distinctive because of their rear dorsal fins, and also they have spines along the tail sections of their body. Blimey. Now see him fully. There we go. There he is. That's a 377-pound yellowfin. They're called yellowfins because they have these obviously yellow markings around the edge of their fins and on the spines down their back. But these are the fish that I love going for. These are my favourite type of tuna to go after, next to bluefin, which are a lot bigger. But I'm so happy I managed to actually catch one today. And he may not be my biggest at 377 pounds, so we're gonna let him swim away there. I managed to catch the fish that I was hunting, so I'm very happy right now. I lost a shark, which was hit and miss whether I bring in, but I'm happy I managed to bring in a tuna at least, and a decent sized yellowfin as well. They can grow extremely large. And let's have a look out over there. Let that drift around now. Lightning strike on the horizon over there. Let's bring this on a bit more. I'm going to try switching bait for this cast. So I'm going to try a bit of crawfish. I'll fling a crawfish out there. Again, this type of bait is very hit and miss whether I catch on it. I'll let that drift out. Sometimes I catch on it, sometimes not. I like using dead bait, and I like excuse me. I like using the China live bait for sea fishing, and I like using krill as well. Crawfish is very hit and miss. But usually crawfish does attract some of the bigger species of fish as well, so short casted it bang on where I wanted to be. go past the path of that fish that's swimming there. I think a lot of the school has dispersed though, I'm not going to lie. Or they've gone to a higher depth potentially. Today. I'll try shortening it. Look at it. Medium length. Oh. Dear. Wasn't a great cast. I'm going to sit with it just in the middle over here. Definitely not interested in the crawfish. Let's switch back to how I had it before. Go all the way out over there. I fish a lot further out. They might have, especially with that shark that was near, that we snapped the line. I think they're going to be a lot further out. Looking to see where that's going to go. Get into the shallows a bit more. No, they're not. Over there somewhere. Sort of gone a bit quiet at the minute. Oh, we got a nibble here. Okay. That went down a bit quick. Potentially medium-sized fish on the end here. I'm trying to play this cautiously, knowing that that shark is around. We have a rock sole. A rock sole are part of the flounder family. They're very, very interesting fish. They're almost like a like a flatfish here. What they do is they sit on the bottom of the ocean floor and they feed on, you know, like small crustaceans. They feed on plankton and moss and all sorts. And they usually sit like this on the ocean floor. Let me show you. And the colours as well, usually camouflaged, and they like to hide in amongst rocks as well. The way that they see is that both of their eyes on the top of their body. And how they actually swim, they swim horizontal, so they do that through the water. You know, a nice 7.1. Andy is a personal best, and I think we're going to keep him. And I think after that quiet spell and catching that rock sole, I was going to make that my last catch. Thank you very, very much for watching. Don't forget to add a little subscribe and a like or what have you. And as always, stay safe. Keep those lines tapped. Keep those lines tight and flabby. And I will see you all next time. Thank you very much.